Hey guys, so today we're going to be playing with some new makeup that I recently purchased in the last, I guess maybe the last couple of weeks. Some of this is new to like the stores, some of this is just new to me. We're just gonna be playing with some new makeup because I just need to use the stuff that I bought. I didn't buy everything for a full face, so there are gonna be some things that I already own that I've been using in the past couple months that I'm just going to use if I don't have something new to try. Let's go ahead and get started. So I don't have a new brow product, which is why I already went ahead and did my brows, and I don't have a new eye primer, so I went ahead and primed. I'm pretty obsessed with my current brow product, so I don't feel the need to go out and buy anything at the moment. I'm going to start off with the eyes, and this is one of the things that I purchased actually from a store online. I believe they're like an independent brand. I'm not even really sure. The only reason why I picked this up is because my stepdaughter told me about it, and she said that she knew of a makeup brand that had a Friends palette, and I'm obsessed with Friends. I love everything Friends, so whenever she showed me the pictures of this palette, I just felt like I had to buy it, not just for like a collector's item, but it's actually a pretty nice palette. Like, it's got a lot of color in here, it's got your neutrals, so it's a pretty palette. I had to pick it up. I'm gonna leave the link to this palette down in the description box, so if you're a fan like me, or if you just think the palette is pretty and you want to go pick it up, it's linked down below. So I think we are going to start with the shade Frankie Says Relax. All the names, I can remember exactly what episode it was, who said it, and everything. That's how obsessed I am with Friends. I'm gonna take my JH30 brush, and I'm just gonna tap into this color. I just wanna use this kind of like to set the crease area and maybe a little bit on the lid. Not too much. I don't want a lot of this color. It's just mainly to kind of set the base so that other shades will blend on top. So now I think I want to go in with the shade Trifle right here, and I'm going to take my JH32 brush. This is the color that I want mostly as a transition, so that's going to go right in our crease. I'm gonna take this shade right here called Pivot. One of my favorite episodes. They are so funny. If you haven't seen Friends, you need to watch it because it is so dang funny. And I'm just gonna blend this towards the front part of the crease. I'm gonna take more of Trifle and just building it up so that it's a little bit more vibrant. I'm going to take our first blending brush and just go over that just a tiny bit to blend it out. I'm going to take the shade Oh My God, and I'm going to put this again in the crease. This time I'm taking an M433 brush by Morphe. This is just not gonna go as high. Like, I'm gonna keep this one pretty low, like right in the socket. Now I think I'm gonna take a little bit of I Got Off the Plane on a ColourPop small blending brush. I think this is before they started putting their names on the brushes, so I'm not sure which one this is, but this one I'm barely gonna take it just on the outer V. I just want to create some definition right here on the outer corner. Quite a bit of fallout, and this really isn't building up the way I wanted it to, but we're just gonna go with it. I picked up 2 of the JCat holographic 3D eye toppers. I got this shade, I don't even know what shade this is. I got the shade So Poppy and Pinch Me Peachy. So one looks a little bit more peachy than the other one looks a little bit more pink. I think I want to try one of these. I'm just not sure which one. So I'm going to swatch them real quick and see what they look like. I also got another one by e.l.f., which is also an eye topper, and this one is Flirty Birdie, and that's what this one looks like. This one reminds me a lot of Kitten Karma, I think it is, by Stila. It's got a very similar like reflect and color to it. This one, ooh, that one is pretty. This one is So Poppy, and I actually put way too much on there, but that's nice. That's a really pretty like reddish pink color. Very pretty. And then this one is Pinch Me Peachy. And that's this one right here. This one is pretty too. So this one isn't as opaque, but this gives me more of like NARS Orgasm vibes. Like it's got that pinky peachy gold shift to it. Very pretty. I don't know if I want to use this one though. I think I want to use something more, I don't know, that actually might work because of the shift that it has. So we may try that one. And then this one is Flirty Birdie by e.l.f. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely reminds me of a Stila glitter. Very pretty. I think we're gonna go in with Pinch Me Peachy by JCat, and I am just going to apply this all over the lid. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna apply a little bit of We Were on a Break. If you don't know that episode, I don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna take with our finger and just lightly press that on the eyelid where we don't have any eyeshadow already, just so that there's a base for that eye topper. And then I'm just gonna go in with my finger to blend that out a little bit. It's pretty, but I think it removed some of the eyeshadow. I'm gonna try a little bit of the e.l.f. one, and I'm actually gonna just put some of that on the back of my hand and use my finger again to put that on top, just for a little bit more of like a glitter moment. Just make it more sparkly. And then I'm going to take a little bit of trifle on that blending brush and go over top. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here, so we'll see where this goes. I'm gonna wipe off all this fallout and just clean up this outer corner so that I can go in with some liquid eyeliner. And I don't have a new liquid eyeliner, so I'm gonna use the one by ColourPop. This is in the shade Numero Uno, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line. I'm not sure if I want a wing yet, but I think I am gonna do one. I am gonna apply a little bit of mascara just so that whenever I go in with false lashes, my lashes already have a little bit of mascara on. I'm going to be trying a new foundation today. This is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid and collagen. I picked mine up in the number 75 Natural Beige because I think that's the same shade that I use in the Superstay, so I just got the same color. I already primed my face using the primers that I normally use, which is the Primerizer by Smashbox and the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So we're gonna go in with the foundation. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, and I'm gonna take 3 pumps, which is probably too much, but has actually really good coverage. Yeah, that's pretty, and I feel like it even oxidized just a tiny bit because now the color's not as off as it was at the beginning. Not super full coverage. I have a little mark right here that you can still see, but I don't want to build this up because I already feel like I have foundation on, so I don't want to overdo it, you know what I mean? Now we're going to go in with concealer, and this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which I'm pretty excited to try this. I have the original one, which is like their regular camo concealer, the 16-hour wear, and I find that one to be just a tiny bit drying, especially underneath the eyes. And I picked up the shade Medium Beige, which I only got one, and I'm not exactly sure why. Usually I get at least 2 or 3 just in case the shade is a little off, but I didn't do that this time. Hopefully it works. So it is a little warm. Let's go in and blend it and see what happens. To set underneath the eye, we're going to go in with the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. This is actually not something new to me that I've never tried before. I have tried this setting powder before, and I remember really liking it. I'm not sure why I stopped using it, but I wanted to try it again, so that's why I picked it up. So we're just going to use that to set underneath the eyes. That looks really nice. I feel like it blurred this area right here where I applied it. I'm pretty sure the reason why I stopped using it is because something new came out and I wanted to try that, and then I just never went back and bought this one. And then to set the rest of the face, I'm going to take the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder. This one is in the shade Light Beige. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just go in and set the rest of our face. Now that I've set the face, I want to try this NYX High Glass Finishing Powder. I originally bought this to use this as like a finishing powder, something that would give some luminosity to the skin. But after I swatched it, it has like this golden undertone to it. So I don't know if I should use this to set the face or if I should use this more like as a highlighter. Let me go in and bronze and contour. I don't have a new bronzing or contouring powder. And then we'll come back to that and see how it looks as a highlighter. Now that I have bronzed and contoured, let's go in with the NYX High Glass Finishing Powder. This is definitely more of a highlighter than an all-over face powder, but it looks more like just a subtle glow. Nothing too intense, nothing that you can see from outer space, but it's pretty. Like, it's a pretty highlight. I like it. So I'm not going to do it to the other side just because I have another highlighter that I'm really wanting to try. This is by the brand Airspun. This is the Loose Face Highlighter, and I got mine in the shade Glow for Gold. So I put a little bit in the cap, and I'm going to swatch it for you real quick so you can see what it looks like. Like, tell me that is not gorgeous. Super pretty, very creamy. I actually think it's going to be too dark, but I'm going to try it anyway. We're going to put that on this side of the face. Yeah, it is definitely too dark. It doesn't look super intense just because I think it is too dark for my skin tone, because you can definitely see it. It is too dark, but it's really nice, and I bet on darker skin tones it would look amazing. I like them both. Let's go ahead and finish off the eyes. For the inner corner, I think I'm going to go in with this yellow right here called Drink the Fat. I'm not going to spray it. I just kind of want to see what it looks like without spraying. and it went on just fine. I thought it was gonna be, it's more of like a greenish yellow, but I actually like that because I already have a true yellow in my collection, so this one is a little different tone and I like it. I really like it. For the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go in, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I wish there was like a purple in here or something. I think that would be really pretty. I'm gonna go in with Pivot first, and then closer to the lash line, I'm gonna take Oh My God. And then we're gonna go in with ColourPop's Piggy Bank eyeliner in the waterline. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Apply my lashes. Put some mascara on the lower lashes. Okay, I think that looks pretty good actually. I feel like this is like some kind of a rave makeup or something. I really like it though. I'm gonna take a little bit of this pigment right here. This is a loose pigment by the company Très Chic Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Dawn. We're gonna put this in the inner corner and also a little bit on the nose as our highlight. Then I'm going to use the Brow Boss Gel by ColourPop. This is in the shade Soft Black. I like that it has a teeny tiny wand. I'm going to brush that through the brows real quick. I actually like this. It's really good. Now let's go in and put something on these lips. I have these two by Makeup Revolution. These are their Satin Kiss lip liners. I have in the shade Chauffeur and Rosé. This is Rosé. It's a very pretty mauve-y color. And then Chauffeur, I have the lipstick, so it's more of like a muted peachy rose. I'm gonna go in with Chauffeur. Yeah, this is definitely more of like a pinky peachy color. For lipstick, I'm gonna go in with another Très Chic Cosmetics product. This is in the shade Rosy Nude. It is just their lip color. I'm not sure if this is a glossy or, yeah, this is more of like just a lipstick. Tastes like orange or smells like orange. I feel like it's a little bit too pink though, so I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Bel Air by Ofra. To set the face, I'm gonna be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Weightless Setting Spray. It has kind of a strong smell to it, like alcohol. This is the final look. I actually really love it. I think it's very colorful, not something that I do every day, so it made me kind of step out of my comfort zone using a new palette. I love the contrast of the purple in the waterline that it gave to that pink and orange on the lower lash line. I think it came together really nicely. This is definitely more like springy, summery look, but you know what? The weather calls for spring and summer makeup because it's pretty warm today. Not like hot, but we're going into spring hopefully soon, so you know, it was just appropriate, I guess. I really liked everything that I tried today. Nothing really gave me a hard time. The foundation is looking really nice. The concealer is looking good. The highlighter, I really like both sides. I'm gonna have to go pick up a lighter shade in the Coty Airspun one because this was really pigmented, really buttery. I just feel like it was too dark for my skin tones. My face definitely feels like it's gonna stay put after using that setting spray. I think I prefer the e.l.f. one more than the J-Cat, just because the J-Cat kind of threw me off a little bit whenever I was applying it. It was like removing the eyeshadow underneath. I don't know about that one. The e.l.f. one did go on really good. It's nice and sparkly, and it just looks really pretty. Feels good on the eyes, so yeah, definitely a thumbs up for the e.l.f. eye topper. I think that's it, you guys. I am gonna go get dressed and get out of the house, run some errands. Let me know what you thought about this look. If there's anything that you have questions about, leave it in the comments. I'm gonna list and try to list all the products that I use in the description box, but if I forget anything, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching and for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.